What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bullshot Darts. In this one, I'm going to teach you guys how to play the darts game called Killers. But first, if you're new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop this video a thumbs up, and also follow Bullshot Darts on Facebook and Instagram as well. Don't mind that white piece of paper up there. We'll get to that in a second. That's going to be my scoreboard for the game. So for this one, instead of just sitting here explaining the rules, this one is much easier to just kind of play through and explain while you go. So this is a fun game that you can play with any amount of people. Well, I shouldn't say any, because with one player it probably wouldn't be too fun, but two or more players. It doesn't matter if it's an even number of players or odd numbers of players, because it's each person for themselves. The object of the game is to become a killer and kill all of your opponents. So let's get right into it. So the game's gonna start. You know, I don't have anyone to play with, so I'm going to be playing by myself. It starts with a cork, and I'm going to pretend that we got 3 people playing. A cork is when everyone gets one turn at the bullseye, and then whoever's closest to the bullseye goes first, second closest second, third closest third. So each one of my darts is going to represent a different player. All right, so we all throw at the bullseye. So that player got a 25. Got that. All right, there we go. So there we got our 3 players. So player 1, Ash, will be going first. Player 2, we got Freddie. And last player here, we got Jason. All right, so now we got our order of play. Hopefully you guys can see my scoreboard all right. All right, so now from here, you need to determine what number each player is going to get. Okay, so each player is assigned a number. You get a number by throwing with your left hand 1 dart at the board. Whatever number you hit is your number for the game. All right, so Ash is gonna go first with the left hand. I feel really weird doing this. All right, so Ash gets the number 4. Now, 2 players cannot have the same number. So if Freddie hits a 4, he's got to throw again. All right, Freddie got a 12, and Jason, whoa, way off the board. So Jason's going to throw again. And if you hit the bullseye or 25 during the stage, just once again, just grab your dart and throw again, because you cannot have the bullseye. All right, so Ash got the 4. So we're just going to mark that here just so we remember. Freddie got the 12. And Jason got the 1. Also, during this stage, if you manage to hit a double with your left hand, you get that number and you automatically become a killer. Now you're wondering, what do you mean become a killer? We're getting to that right now. So now that we all have our numbers established, now we need to become a killer by hitting the double of our number. So it's time to start throwing. Well, let's give ourselves some lives here. We get 3 lives each. So you can just do that, 3 little tallies. All right, so Ash now gets to go first in the playing order. Ash needs to hit a double 4 to become a killer. Okay, so you need to hit your double first before you can become a killer and start taking out other players. Once you become a killer, now you are hitting the doubles of the other players to take away their lives. So every time, so let's say I'm Ash, I get a 4 with my first dart. Now I'm aiming at the double 12 and 1 to eliminate or kill Freddie and Jason. And then, you know, of course, the objective is at that point to be the last person standing. So I'm Ash, I need to throw at that 4. Whoa. All right, so Ash is not a killer. So now we're on to Freddie's turn. Freddie needs a 12 to become a killer. Wow. I wish I could hit some doubles here. All right, there we go. Freddie is now a killer. So we're gonna put a K next to his name to represent that he is now ready to start eliminating other players. All right, so we got Jason now, double 1. So this is what I meant by if you hit a double with your weaker hand in that phase of the game, you automatically become a killer and you do not have to throw and hit your double to start. All right. Well, Ash and Jason suck at darts. At least Freddy's in. So we'll go back up to Ash. I just want to get to back to Freddy, so I can try to eliminate or take some lives. Wow, Ash, you suck, man. Alrighty, well, Freddy is now back up. Now, Freddy is a killer. He can kill anyone. Alright, so I can go after the double 4 or the double 1 and start taking their lives. Probably not because... Alright, there we go. Double 1. Jason's got a life gone. Alright, and then we come up, and we're just going to cross off a 1 for Jason, because he now has lost a life. Alright guys, that's basically it. You guys get the gist of it. I'm not going to throw any more. I don't want to bore you guys with my inability to hit any doubles right now. So this is going to be a fun game because it's going to work on your doubles. Triples for show, doubles for dough. But at the same time, if you want to make this a triples game, by all means, go for it. If you want to make it a singles game, by all means, go for it. Based on your skill level, you can modify those rules a little bit to throw at the singles, doubles, or triples. Or if you have a variety of skill levels, certain people can be throwing at the triples while certain are throwing at the singles, okay? So you can modify this game to work on the singles, doubles, or triples, up to you, or different skill levels to make it even for everybody. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching Killer Darts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. I'll see you guys in the next one, and shoot well.